I think the first tip that I would give um, to anyone who's running a business in these times right now is sit down and write out a narrative of what is happening right now with your business. Um, you don't have to go into great detail, but just say, because of the coronavirus, I'm in quarantine and I've had to send my employees home, whatever your particular situation is. Or it may be that you're operating full steam ahead, but write it down, get it down, because you're going to use that as the basis. That narrative that you write, you're going to use that as the basis for your communications with others. Doesn't have to be long. In fact, if you go more than 2 paragraphs, you've probably written too much. The next thing, talk to your employees, those people that work with you. Make sure that they know exactly what's going on. Even if you tell them something that they already know, just hearing from you and them understanding that you're engaged and you are letting them know what's going on. It removes any kind of doubt from their mind. After you talk with your employees, make sure you talk with your customers, with your clients. You're going to use that narrative that you've written as the basis of what it is that you're going to tell them. Now, we as business owners, we tend to be, very focused on our own business. What's going on with me? I've got X number of people, clients that owe me money. They're not paying. It was already getting kind of rough before this happened. The natural inclination, every time we have a communication with someone, is to try to drum up some business. Maybe, if I send this out to 100 customers and if I put, a little sales pitch in there, a little special, a little buy one, get one, or whatever, maybe that'll, bring me some business. Don't do that. Do not do that. I have seen so many emails from companies, and they go something like this, and I'm sure you all have seen them too. We are closely monitoring the COVID-19 situation. We want you to know that in this time of crisis, we're here for you. We are on your side. We're here to help you. Here are the different ways that you can pay your bill. And then they start telling you about the app. They start telling you about online. They start giving you all these things. And if you act now, if you buy one widget, we'll throw a second widget in free. So to me, the translation of all that is, yeah, I know the times are tough, but man, I got all these widgets. I got to sell these widgets. In my mind, I think if you're a company and you're taking that approach, it's probably not really going to do you much good. And in fact, I think it probably could do you, it quite possibly could do you some harm. So I would say, do not look at this as a selling opportunity. Don't look at it as an opportunity to hold on to business. The best way that you can hold on to your customers right now and to your clients and to potential clients is to be very honest with them about, here's where our business is. Now, I think it's fine to tell them, you should tell them, hey, I'm still open, I'm still in operation, and if I can't help you with something, just let me know. But really the purpose of this is just to tell them, here's where I am, here's where my business is. Make sure that you express concern for them, that you're thinking of them, that your thoughts, your prayers are with them and their families, because we're all going through this. If you have, maybe just don't overdo it, but maybe if you have just a short little inspirational moment to share with them, do that as well. I see that Rob has a question.
I completely agree with you. It annoys the hell out of me when people come in here and say, buy my widget, we're here for you. Our particular business, and I apologize for those of you here, what we do is we help people, companies, only businesses, navigate through the commercial finance world. And right now it's a very hot item, a needed item, is how do we navigate through the latest SBA type equipment. Matter of fact, we're going to be talking about it tomorrow, but that is our job. So I am guilty of sending both the communications, hey, look, we're going to get through this, done, and sending out communications that say, okay, if you need something, go to the SBA, here it is. If you need guidance, ask us. That's what we do. We're good at this. In this situation, we're not really in it to make money, but we're in it to help people. So it's kind of a fine line. Do you understand where we're at for us? And I guess my question to you is that right?
Rob, the short answer is yes. Okay. Because I'm glad you brought that up, because there's a difference between selling a widget and offering a service, or letting people know that you are still offering this service that is appropriate for the time. And what you're talking about right now is, in terms of giving small business people some guidance on how to navigate that SBA loan process. That is perfectly appropriate. I think there is a big difference between what you're talking about I'm
not selling them T-shirts with my logo on.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about an email I got recently from a car dealer that I'd done some business with, and telling me about their new selection of 2020. Yeah. No one really needs that right now, but I'm glad you spoke up, because that is an important point. You were providing information to people, and I think that that's part of your narrative. Yeah, that's part of that narrative that you're going to be putting together. So,
thank you.
Very, very good question. Very good question. For the most part, unless you're selling Lysol or toilet paper or Netflix subscriptions, your business is going to suffer. It's going to be, you face it. Some people aren't going to make it, and life isn't fair. But the best thing I think you can do right now as a business owner is invest in the goodwill of your company. And let me give you a few examples of what I'm talking about. If you are a restaurant owner, your business is going to suffer. What is it that you're going to do? You can't, you're a restaurant. That's what you do. Well, if you're a restaurant, either you or someone in your restaurant knows how to cook, and you realize there are a lot of people who are cooking at home right now. Do a video, very simple video on your phone of here's how to cook, 3 simple dishes using simple ingredients that you can use at home. You can mention the name of your restaurant, tell people, just some very basic information, but do a video that helps people cook at home. And you say, well, that's crazy. I mean, I'm a restaurant and I'm telling people not to come in and do it. Well, you know what? If they're cooking at home, they're probably not going to be coming in anyway. But what you are doing is you are investing in the reputation of your company. You are actually doing something to help people as well. Let's say that you have an IT company, and no one's looking to buy computers right now, but there are so many children right now who are out of school, and they may be having trouble doing their online lessons because they don't have a computer. Maybe they've got one cell phone for the family, and you got 3 kids that are trying to take turns using it and not doing a very good job. Maybe what you can do is start a drive to get people to donate their computers, and work out something with a local school system. The point is, we all have talents. We all have a particular skill set, and we, day in and day out, we use that to conduct business. Well, right now, our ability to conduct business has been curtailed, and there is not a whole lot we can do about it. It is hard for us to admit that we're not in control of this. Why not use those skills and talents for the better good? Why not use those things that you can do to help our community right now? And it pays dividends, because You are going to be providing a service and help to someone who needs it. And I really do believe that when this is over, those companies that stepped up and helped are the ones that are going to be remembered. So in a way, I think you are, I had described this, I described this yesterday. I was doing in fact, Christina was helping me. I was working on giving a presentation to an executive board of a major nonprofit. We had just finished a communications audit for them. And I told them, I don't want this to sound like, I don't want this to be in crass terms, but the truth is, for every industry, for every line of work, there's a certain market. And when this is over, that market is going to look different. Those people who can position themselves the best are going to have a larger market share when all of this is over. And I think the way to do that right now is to step up and to be a positive member of the community. There's a woman that I know, but her name is Jen Oken. She is a photographer. Nobody really needs a photographer too much right now. So what did she do? She started something called the Front Porch Project, Baton Rouge. The Front Porch Project BR, if you want to look it up on Facebook. People can't leave their homes. She is traveling safely to people's homes who contact her. She is taking a picture, a portrait picture of them the family on the front porch. She stands out in the yard. She's keeping a safe distance, but she's taking their picture. She's not asking for any money, but what she is asking, but I would like for you to make a donation to a struggling small business that needs some help. That's all she's asking. And when you see all of these families on these front porches, this gallery of pictures that she's put together, it's really uplifting. I think it's good not only for those small businesses that she's helping, it's good for the people just to see this. And she's going to be remembered when it's over for what she did. That was a real community service. So it's rare when doing the right thing coincides with doing the thing that really makes business sense right now. And I think some people kind of resist this whole idea of, well, let's do some kind of goody two-shoe thing, because they think that, that's just not how business works. You know what? That's how business works right now. And the truth is, for your business, that's probably the best route for you to go, because there's only so many ways that you can invest in your business right now.
My question is the frequency of communication. So I didn't know, between emails, social media, phone calls, whatever it may be, what's the magic mix here, and what's the frequency supposed to be like? When
you have something new to share, if there's a significant shift either in your company situation, or if there's been some kind of public policy shift that changes what's happening in your business, I think that's a good time to update people. I would try not to reach out to people more than a couple of times a day. If 3 days have gone by and there's really nothing new in terms of your status or your company's status, I would post, I'm going to use air quotes here, I would post an update. But in that update, try and give some helpful information that is relative to your business. Maybe it's something that you picked up that you think maybe you could share with people. Maybe if you're in a finance services, I think a good thing to do right now, a lot of people are wondering is, right now I'm okay, but man, after the first of the month, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if the money's going to come in. Who do I pay? What bills should I start paying? Which bills can I think things like that, just in terms of how things are impacting people, that's a good update to have, even if it's not particularly something going on with your company. I would say if you can go, I would try no more than twice a day, unless it's something really urgent. But I would not let more than, 3 or 4 days go by without them hearing from you. But when they do hear from you, and this is key, when they do hear from you, it should be something substantive. Don't just repeat the same thing you've told them before. Give them something new, and give them something new at the very top of your communication. Don't let them go through 3 paragraphs of stuff that you've already told them, because they'll never get to the new thing. Once they start reading the same old thing, they're on to the cats playing banjo or whatever's next on their news feed. One last step. Let me say this. We talk a lot about social media and Facebook, and those are important. If you don't have an Instagram account, by the way, get one. It's a lot of people are using Instagram, and this may surprise you. More people use Instagram than Twitter. And the point I'm making: do not neglect email. Email is still king. More people use email than social media, and don't neglect it. You can contact me at Mark, M-A-R-K, at Lambert-media, MEDIA.com. Or you can call me at 225-937-8113. Thank you, Lauren. Lauren just, who's smarter than I am. She's just put that on chat for everyone. Anyway, seriously, if you have a question, or if something I can help you with, maybe it's something that you can help me with. I think, exchanging information like this is really helpful. And Christine, I really appreciate you putting together this series. I think it's good for us to get together and talk. And I'm hoping that we can use this recording to disseminate this to a lot more people.